Yo, what's up, guys? Grinder here once again with another video coming at you. So today what we're going to be doing is case 3 departures, right? And recoveries. We've already learned how to take off from an airfield and recover. We already learned how to air-to-air refuel and recover. We already learned how to do airfield takeoff and navigate into a refueler and then navigating and recovering on case one. Now, we're gonna be doing. Also, we did time on target. Drop a bomb. So, how about doing something at night? You know what I'm saying? These are gonna be, these aren't very common. Night missions aren't common unless, people really enjoy them. And, you don't want to do too many night missions. I feel like, I want to be able to see what's going on, right? I mean, you're gonna be able to see most of the time, depending on what you're doing, what's going on. Anyways, you're always gonna see what's going on. You got your situational awareness, right? But again, it could be one of those things where um, you're not gonna see these very often, and if you do see them, it's just like a challenge, you know. That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so we're gonna need is we're gonna need a departure radial, right? We're gonna depart. We're gonna do a 350. I think should be fine. 350, and we'll arc to that. So the way we're gonna put our departure radial, okay? And again, you're gonna if you're doing a mission for yourself or a mission for your group, you're gonna get briefed what the departure radial is, okay? Um, and we're gonna use the 350 radial for this system. You can use any radial, as long as you're departing on it, and it has to make sense, right? If you're doing a straight out departure, it could be a case three, but it's not really challenging, in my opinion. Again, but work it out, practice the way you need to practice, whether it's in a straight line making your calls and maintaining a climb, that'd be fine. Yeah. Other than that, we're gonna get it going. All right. So we need to hit our course here. Once we select our tack in, now we can do this. By the way, I have the tack in on the boat. Okay, 350. Set a course line. All right. And we should be ready to go. Uh, Lincoln Tower 300. Taxi Cat 1. Alright, so we're gonna go in taxi. I like to keep things really kind of uh, dim in my cockpit, so I'll be changing the uh, brightness of the middle display. Um, we're not really worried about the middle display right now. We got everything we need in our screens here. And I'm gonna do a couple of other things that you're gonna have to think about. Okay, so when you take off on a case three, you're gonna do a 30, at least a 30-second interval between flights. Okay, and it's important that you do that. Is this guy waving me in? Yes, he is. It's important that you do that. Because then you're gonna notice that you're, up each other's butts trying to do a case three, stepping over each other in the comms, and you don't want to do that. Okay, you gotta make sure you keep your lights off. For me, I can see the silhouette of the guys. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I can see their whole silhouette. Okay, so I can see what they're doing. And if you can't, maybe I suggest going into the settings and bringing up the gamma a little bit. And you can do it in game. Uh, you can do it in game while you're looking at what's happening and set it. Just don't overdo it, because if you put too much gamma, it's gonna look a little rough, guys. Just give yourself enough so that you can see what's going on. Uh, at least a little bit. You know what I mean? The best way for me was with the gamma. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off. We're gonna make a series of comm calls, and they're pretty simple. You take off, you call airborne. Okay, you have a gradual. You start a gradual climb. You set yourself up so that when you're going past 5 miles, you are at or above 1,500 feet. The next call will be your 2.5. So you're passing 2,500 feet and you're mission ready. You're calling out kilo. So you're going to say, for example, me 300 passing 2.5 kilo. So after 2.5 kilo, you're going to be going to 7 miles, right? Then you're going to be calling arcing at 7 miles, 30-degree angle of bank. Okay, once you've reached your 10 miles, you're gonna establish yourself going outbound. Once you go to the course line, and you're gonna call established outbound. Whatever your modix is, established outbound. Okay, guys? I'm usually passing 2.5 around 5 miles, if not just after it. So I'm making my call for that. And at 7 miles, I'm starting my arc, okay? About 30 degrees, get to your course line. Maintain a 10-mile arc around the ship, okay? Um, yeah, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You get to say what you need to say, get to where you need to be at the end of the day. Okay? And I'm gonna call it out as I do it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Okay, guys? So here we go. All right. Lincoln Tower 300 launching Cat 1 departing. All right. I'll spool up. Now we're gonna salute. I'm gonna turn on my lights here. Boop. And saluting. I'm ready to go. Looks like they're ready to go. Okay. Beautiful positive rate, nice and easy. Gear up, flaps up. Keep it just under 5 on the ladder, guys, okay? That's what I do. 300 airborne. 300 knots, okay, guys? Set my autopilot here so it can help me a little bit, be a little bit more stable. Okay, we're gonna bring this thing down because it's hurting my eyes. Just under 5 on the ladder, guys. Okay, here's the 1,500 feet. I'm going to ease it off just a little bit. And the power going to 300 knots here. 5 miles. I am going to be above 1,500 feet. Okay, there's my 5 miles. All I'm waiting is for 2.5 here. And I'm going to change my HSI to here, okay? HSI 300 passing 2.5 kilo. Okay, 7 miles. I'm going to start my 30-degree arc here. And make sure you don't forget making your arcing call. So 300 arcing. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're gonna have to adjust, okay? So we're looking for 10 miles, okay? And we want to be on this course line. Bring it down to 10 miles. Actually, bring it down to 20 miles. At this point, I'm gonna climb a steady 5 on the ladder, or more. It's up to you. But what I'm gonna do is just try to get on this course line, stay at 10 miles. Try to stay at 10 miles, guys. If you see that you're getting too close or too far, if you're getting too close, ease off of the turn. Like if you're going over 10 miles, tighten up the turn. Right now I'm 9.7, so I'm getting closer to the ship. I'm gonna just ease off. It's okay to ease off, right? Um, just get yourself as close as you can to that 10 miles. It's not gonna be perfect, okay? And if it is, good. But your goal is to eventually get yourself away. Keep yourself at a 10-mile arc around the boat. All right. So I know I'm not at 10 miles. I'm not gonna be keeping the turn. Okay. So I'll extend a little bit. That's fine. I'm at 9.4. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Okay, I've touched the course line, so I'm gonna go on my outbound here. Okay, going on my outbound, speeding up. Your next car should be 300 established outbound, or whatever your modex is. Just try to get it a little bit early so you're not doing what I'm doing, where I'm already past the course line and I'm tightening up. You know what I'm saying? 150 radial. I'm gonna stay a little bit ahead of 350 since I'm not on the course line. And we're gonna continue climbing, and we're gonna say that our, assigned altitude is 25, right? 25,000 feet. Okay. If you rejoin at a waypoint, that's fine. But if you do like a tack and rejoin, what you want to do is you want to, get to your assigned altitude, and from your assigned altitude, we're gonna add 15 to that. All right. And what we're gonna get is tack and rejoin, or again, uh, you can rejoin at a waypoint. Maybe waypoint one or waypoint two or whatever, whichever way you do it. But this is I'm gonna do like a tack and rejoin. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. Okay. There's no rejoin happening, but I'm just gonna give you an example. 25 plus 15, 40 miles. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. 40 miles. 25,000 plus 15, 40 miles. Okay? That's where our rejoin is going to be at. You want to try to get it as close as you can, right? And sometimes I'm like, it's going to be okay, right? But when it comes to case 3, I want to be as close as my guys are going to be, right? Cuz if you have a radial and your guys are going on your radial and they're on and you're not, it's going to look weird. And again, and you want it to look good, right? I want it to look good. So I'm gonna make it look good by getting to where I need to be. Even if I'm not there in the beginning, I'm gonna try. And then that's how you're gonna get better, guys. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're gonna go. It's okay to make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But at least try to fix it when you make a mistake. And this is not even a mistake, a crazy mistake. It's just getting to where you need to be, okay? Really simple. Get to where you need to be. I'm pretty close there. Point 0.7. I'm getting away now for some reason. I had a point 0.7, point 0.8 right now off the course line. Okay, gotta watch the speed again. Okay, autopilot is set. And we're about to be 40 miles from the ship here, DME. And that's where we're gonna begin our turn, okay? So we're gonna do like about a 30 degree arc here again. You're just gonna maintain the arc, okay? And you're gonna be calling out, hey, position one, right? Uh, then you're gonna say position two. You're gonna treat it like a stack, right? Basically, it's like basically a stack, right? So when you're at position one, call you're at position one. When you're at about position two, call that you're about position two. Um, when you're at three, three, four, four, back at one until your guys can have visual on you, okay? That's how you do that. All right, so we're gonna do one orbit, and then we're gonna level out, and we're gonna depart. What we're gonna do is we're gonna say, hey, one, passing position two. I'm struggling a little bit with the speed, guys, but set your, that's what your pilot aids are there for, okay? So I'm gonna set my stuff on auto throttle, and yeah, we'll be good. We'll leave it alone. Coming up on position three, we're gonna call it out, okay? One, passing position three, or at position three. And then your guys are coming in on the course line, just like you did, and you're just picking them up. That's all you're doing is picking them up. You're just, hey, rallying the troops, right? Getting everybody sorted out. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, once I'm done here, I'm gonna establish myself outbound again, and I'm gonna go to wherever my waypoint is, okay? It could be just go straight to waypoint one, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get myself, there's no waypoints, right? So I'm not gonna do that. One, enter in position four. Flight one at position one. Okay, guys, and that's how you do attack and rejoin from what I understand. Okay, we want to make believe that everybody's with us. We're gonna continue our outbound. Okay, and we're actually gonna go back and land. At this point, we want to go back and land. I don't want to drag this video out too much, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna depart out of here. All right. A really good thing you can do is use your course line. Um, I don't know. I haven't checked this with the guys or with the group. Um, I just know that, man, sometimes it's hard when coming from the front of the ship. But for now, do what makes it easy for you until you can get it down packed. Um, you don't want to be too close to the ship because of the simple fact that things can happen. And again, you want to be careful with this course line right here, right? You preferably want the ship's heading, and I'm gonna change that right now. So I'm gonna do 300. So you notice how we're going back. We're further away from the course line than what we thought, compared, um, compared to what we were. Again, we were at a different course. At the end of the day, I'm good. I'm 32 miles off course line. Okay, this is where I'm getting at. Okay, this is your C cell. This is how far you are from that course line. Okay, guys. I don't want to get too close to the ship. You know, and again, fuel is gonna be an important thing too, guys. Okay. Once I got all the information that I need, my ground speed, I set it at 300 ground speed. So at 300 ground speed, every minute equals 5 miles. Okay. Hey, if I go 2 minutes up this line, right? That's 10 miles, right? That's 10 miles. Okay. And then I know that I'm gonna have to come down 10 miles, right? So that's 4 minutes. And in each circuit that you do, is at a 30-degree angle of bank at 300 ground speed. You're gonna have your turns are gonna be about 1.5, right? 1.5 minutes, okay? One full 180, okay? Um, so that if you're doing a full circuit, that's minus 3 minutes, okay, guys. So I just in that little bit of time, or in that circuit that I just did 4 minutes plus three, okay. So you have to subtract all that from your push time. You don't have to do too much math. Math isn't my strong suit at all. I mean, I don't have a lot of strong suits, but yeah, your boy had to grind to get to where he's at, guys, for real. But that's how you do it, okay? That's how you do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. And we're gonna use ATC for the course line and all that information. Another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is, you know, calling Popeye. Popeye is when you're in the cloud. 18,000 feet, you call him Popeye. The way that would sound is 300 is Popeye, or 300 Popeye. And then when you get on top, right, it doesn't matter what the altitude is, you're gonna have to call 300 on top. You know what I'm saying? That's for the clouds. But since there weren't no clouds at 18,000 feet, I didn't make the call. So the way you do your circuits, right, um, is pretty simple. Right, let me see if I got something up here for you guys to see. All right. So this is what your circuit looks like over here. This is what your circuit looks like, but not at 250 knots. If you want to try it that way, that's fine. At 250, it's 1 minute. Each minute leg is 4 miles. Okay. For me, I do 300 ground speed. Right. So ground speed is what's on this side. All right. Not your speed. All right. So 300 ground speed on the legs here all the way around. But over here is what I'm talking about is 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes equals 3. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around and call the vote. And remember, we're gonna write down what they tell us. You could always get it back by hitting up one of the buddies and asking them, you know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so we're gonna make our call here on ATC. You can make the call yourself, but we're using ATC today.
Marshall 300, Marking Moms 104450, Angels 25, State 7.5.
Okay.
300, Courage Marshall, Case 3 recovery, CV1 approach, expect final bearing 291, altimeter is 29993, Marshall Motors 111, radio 21, DME Angels 6, expected approach time is 01.
Alright, that push time is wrong, so we'll give us
300, Marshall on the 111, 21, DME Angels 6. Expected approach time is 01.
We'll give ourselves like 11 minutes.
Read back correct.
Okay, we'll give ourselves like 11 minutes. 111 radio. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the course line here as we descend. 111 radio. Okay, that's not bad. We're only 10 miles away from it, so let's get ourselves turning. Alright, so at this point, all we're gonna do is we're gonna, alright, so sometimes the ATC is a little bugged out, especially if you do this more than once, and I made a mistake, and, I wanted to make sure, I'm trying to be honest anyways with you guys, I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys everything. So I started over. And it kind of messed up the push time. So, our radio is 111 radio. Angels 6 add 15 gives you your DME, which is 21 for me, and final bearing is 291. They gave us 01 for a push time. We're gonna do 11 for a push time, and that's pretty accurate. So you get about 10 and 15 minutes uh, to get sorted out, depending on where you end up to. You want to maintain speed, guys. Okay. Once we get to our assigned altitude and are at our course line, we're gonna hit F2 for established up there. We'll let them know and we'll start going 300 knots. Okay, ground speed. So this right here, 300 knot ground speed. 1 minute equals 5 miles. Okay, guys. And we'll use our autopilot. I overcooked it here talking to you guys, but it's okay. Want to get to our course line here ASAP. Once I get to my course line, I'm gonna start. Whoa, that's a little high again. I'm gonna start counting. Okay, and this is okay. These, it doesn't really matter how you get this done. Okay, as long as you can literally write the alphabet. You know what I'm saying? Just get to where you need to be. All right. We got 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. So let me get lined up. Call that I'm established here.
300. Established Angels 6, State 7.1.
Okay, 30-degree angle of bank here. I know it looks a little ugly, but
300,
we'll get it here.
Roger State 70.
Guys, you have to watch your speed too, okay? Because your speed on the upwind might not be the same as your, speed in the downwind, okay? That's important. Don't fall asleep on it, okay? 111 radio here. Okay. So we know that we have to be there by 11 past the hour. So we started at 4 minutes, right? So we have to go up. Was at 4 minutes, roughly 4 minutes at 21 DME. So we have to go up about 31, right? That gives us 10 miles up, and we'll go 10 miles down. We'll start our turn here, 30 degrees. All right. And what you want to do is you want to subtract the 3 minutes plus the 7 minutes that we would have been uh in this whole pattern. And it's okay if you're a little late or a little early, in the beginning, but you want to try to push yourself to get on time. Do the math. Think about it. Hey, as soon as you start, set a timer if you want to. It's up to you. That'll help you keep track at least. So I got 2 minutes to get back, okay? Got 2 minutes to get back to where I need to be. So I'm gonna speed it up because I'm a little slow here. So I gotta speed it up. Again, guys, remember you gotta pay attention to this. Gotta pay attention to your speeds and stuff, man. We should have 1 minute about when we get to 26 DME. So I think I overcooked it here with the speed, guys. It's okay. We'll slow it down. That's the beauty of it, right? There's no wrongs here, man. Like you can literally fix it, you know? We're gonna be early by a tiny bit, but I'm gonna slow myself down to make it work. Now that I know that I'm gonna be going in, I'm gonna change my course line to that final bearing. Remember, guys, that's important. So 292, I believe it was 292, 291 on it. All right. Also, we want to make sure that our ILS is on. It is not, and I believe it's channel 12. Hit enter again, guys. We're on time. I'm gonna put this button here to turn on my system. Okay. When I be on time, I slow down a lot. Jesus, what's going on with me? All right, we're still gonna be on time no matter what. Gonna hit commencing.
300. Commencing. State 6.3.
Okay, so we'll
Altimeter
start
is
at 4,000 feet per
9.93.
minute. Okay, we'll start at 4,000 feet per minute. Watch our speed get to
300.
350.
Radar contact. 21 miles.
4,000
Expect
feet per
final
minute.
bearing.
When we hit
291.
platform, when we hit platform,
300.
we
Switch
want
approach.
to ease up to 2,000
Altitude.
feet per minute. Here we go.
300.
Platform. Okay, 2,000 feet per minute, all the way down to 1,200 feet. And another thing that's important here is to maintain 250 knots. Okay, you got to make sure you watch out for those guys behind you. Everybody's counting on that lead guy to be at the speed he needs to be. 4,000 feet per minute when you start commencing. Once you hit 5,000 feet, 2,000 feet per minute, all the way down 100, 250 knots to all the way down to 1,200 feet. Okay, if you're off by a little bit, but if you're off by a lot, I'm going to call you on that. Okay, we'll bring the hook down early. Okay, I like to do that. Just one of my things. Sometimes people forget. I'm off by point 0.3. It's not bad, but still, develop good habits and you will have good results. Okay, guys, 1,200. We'll maintain 250. We'll set our autopilot again. You want to turn this off before you do anything after this. At 10 miles, we'll start preparing. As soon as we hit 8 miles, gear down, hook down, um, and start getting yourself on speed. Okay, guys, dirty it up. It's time to land. Okay, at 6 miles, you're gonna call needles or up and on. If you're left of the course line, up and left. If you're right, up and right. Okay, very simple stuff, guys. And again, I say simple, but simple, as simple as it gets, right? It's never gonna be easy. Okay, it's just up to you guys to make it work. You gotta make it work. Okay, keep trying. You're gonna be fine. So here comes 8 miles. Gears coming down. I'm gonna start slowing down. Okay, autopilot's coming off. Okay, I don't want my autopilot on. So I'm gonna maintain here. I'm gonna start getting I wanna make sure that I'm set on my course line here. Okay, here comes my flaps. And start to trim. Staying at 1,200 feet. full flaps coming down on speed. 6 miles coming up. Okay, so again, I'm still trying to get on that course line, giving it some power here. Want to stay at 1,000 to as closest to 1,200 feet as you can. Okay, guys, try it. Try your best. Okay, let me adjust my screen a little bit. All right, we're looking good. We'll kind of come right again here, nice and easy. And the trick to this, guys, is do what you need to do to get it in the middle, and then go right back to your BRC. Because if you don't, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start zigzagging. Okay, you'll be zigzagging all the way in. So you gotta make sure that you catch it. Remember, I always say it feels like you're a little lagged out when you fly. I don't know if that's the right analogy for it, but that's what I use. I feel like, hey, if I don't catch it in time, I'm gonna be off. You know what I mean? And your goal is to make a cross in the center of that circle with the three little lines coming out. You want to make a cross with the top line and the bottom line. Okay. I'm gonna ease off here because I'm climbing. Okay? You gotta manually fly your jet in here, guys. There's no easy way to do it. Don't worry about the ship light. Don't worry about these lights. Only worry about what your needles are doing, okay? So now they're coming down as I'm getting closer. So I'm gonna start easing easing the throttle back. So I'm descending. Okay? Everything's good. That's my final check. Everything looks good. All right. And all I'm doing is literally coming in, guys. We're doing fine. There's the boat. All you want to do is keep that cross in there. And I like to be a little high at the end here. Don't look at the boat, guys. Don't look at the runway until it's your last, your pretty much your last seconds, okay? Because what ends up happening is you'll end up too high if sometimes the needle will put you, depending on what the ship is doing, depending on what the weather is doing, right? You want to make sure that you don't rely on this all the way in. Okay, I mean, I have, and if it's gotten me into a bolter approach, but again, it's just gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have to feel it out. All right, you're gonna have to feel it out. Okay. So at this point, I'm checking out the boat barely, but I'm focusing on where I'm going with the needles. If you focus on the boat too much, it's dark, man. You really if you think you can judge it, good for you, man. But I doubt it. I doubt it. So here we go. I like to be a little high on here because it's deceptive. Okay. And then I like to bring it in. Okay, here we go. Turning in here. And we're down. Boom. Just like that, guys. Just like that.
314.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Deck is foul. Alright. Just like that, my guys. Okay. My peoples. Just like that, my peoples. All right, guys. I would like to appreciate every single one of you for coming by and checking out my video. If you haven't already, please consider giving me a like, a subscribe. Throw something down in the chats. Tell me how I did. If I did good. If I didn't do good. If I could have done something better. Maybe I missed something that maybe won't catch and edit. Something. But I'm really happy you guys are watching my videos. Like dang, like it's nuts, guys. Again, I just wanna. I know I do this all the time, but I have to, Like that's how appreciative I am. You know what I'm saying? Um, Thank you. Thank you. It's been a little tough for me. That's why I haven't done videos. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know, guys. Some of you may know that I'm taking care of my 90-year-old dad, and he has Alzheimer's, and it's just tough on me, guys. It's getting worse, you know. Anyways, thank you guys, and remember, man, you know, y'all keep grinding no matter what your situation is. Okay, things will get better. You have to believe that. But yeah, yo, Grinder is out, and remember, guys, I love you. Take it easy.